Titans head coach Mike Mularkey just wrapped up his day after game press conference right here at St. Thomas Sports Park following the Titans' first preseason game against the New York Jets. I'm Amie Wells, joined by Jim Wyatt. Jim, tell me a little bit about the reaction that this team has had to the loss to the New York Jets last night.
Well, I know immediately Mike Mularkey said it was kind of a wake-up call for the team, and he hopes they'll use it to improve moving forward. He kind of had the same tone today. He's pretty stern. He was pretty you could tell he's not pleased with the way the team played as a whole. Watched the film, said it wasn't quite as bad as he thought in some areas, but he said they made some critical mistakes that ended up, costing the offense and keeping them from being able to move the football. He said defensively, you'll allow a big play early. After that, the defense kind of settled down. He saw some good with the bad, but overall, he wasn't happy with the performance and needs to see improvement moving forward.
Marcus Mariota took the field yesterday, and he played for a couple series. What did you notice in that short time he was on the field?
Well, I think he answered all the questions going in. I mean, how would he run? He moved well. The first play kind of rolls out and is able to outrun a rusher, a big rusher coming at him, and delivered a strike to Rashard Matthews. He took a big hit early. He was sacked. They didn't want to see that at all, but they liked how he was able to bounce up and continue playing without having any issues at all. I think he showed some speed getting on the run to the outside. He didn't play a lot, but any questions he might have had going in have now been answered.
Who are some of the guys that stood out to you on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, Kevin Byard right out of the gate with a couple of early tackles. He was good, but then some of the younger guys, Jayon Brown, very impressive in his first game. Kalen Reed, I thought, really played well, and he's been pretty good throughout camp. Kevin Dodd gets his return to the field. I think answers some questions himself in coming back from a foot injury. Mike Mularkey mentioned Josh Caraway. He singled out several of the younger guys today, and now you just want to see those guys build on those performances.
Mike Mularkey gave an update on some of the injured players. What really stands out to you in that little clump of players that we have?
Well, I think DeMarco Murray's the one everyone's kind of waiting on, him and Corey Davis both, and he said that DeMarco is getting closer, expects him to do more this week as he recovers from a hamstring injury. Corey Davis, I think, still a little bit further behind DeMarco, but he said he's making steady improvement. I think, they'd like to see him play during the preseason, but they're just going to have to monitor his progress. No real significant injuries coming out of the game. Matt Castle did not play in this game. They kind of held him back, but Mike said he would be available this week, and he'd been dealing with a thumb injury. They just thought they'd be safe.
All right, well, the Titans go back to work here at St. Thomas Sports Park. A couple days of practice this week before hosting some joint practices with the Carolina Panthers on Wednesday and Thursday. For TitansOnline.com, he's Jim Wyatt, and I'm Amie Wells.